Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about what to do if you're just receiving crumbs from your specific person. So what I mean is, what do you do if your specific person is in your life right now, but they're really just showing up with a little bit for you? They're not fully showing up in the way that you want. They're just they're just there, but they're not really giving you what you want. What do you do in this situation? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Before I jump in, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. You can subscribe right there. And also know that I'm doing a weekly giveaway. I'm giving away 3 of my most popular ebooks. And the way to enter into this contest is to subscribe, to like this video, and to comment below. And you will be entered to win. There will be 3 winners every week, and I will announce them on Friday. And the last thing I want to say is I have tons of self-study manifesting courses below, courses to help you manifest basically anything you want, so have a look below. Okay, so what do you do if your specific person is essentially only giving you crumbs? They're only showing up with a little bit, or maybe they're showing up as a friend, but you want something more. Maybe they're only texting you every once in a while, or they don't text, but they'll respond to you. So essentially, what do you do if they're kind of partially there, but they're not showing up fully the way that you want? In some cases, this may be the case of what might be called a partial manifestation, although I don't actually think it's a partial manifestation, and here's why. However your specific person is showing up in your reality, and if they're doing that in a consistent way, they are mirroring your expectations of them. So remember, the whole world is you pushed out, which means the whole world is your assumptions, your expectations, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs of what it's going to be. And this includes other people. So if your specific person is just showing up with a tiny bit for you, but it's not what you want, what's likely happening is you are predominantly identified with them showing up that way. What I mean is you're focused on the 3D reality, you see them partially showing up, and you're essentially believing that that's what's happening. Okay, so remember, to change our reality and to change your relationship with your specific person, to change anything in your reality, you have to change what's going on inside of you. So there's 2 really crucial things you have to do to no longer be receiving just crumbs from your specific person. So the first is about changing what you believe they are doing, okay? I want to go deep into this because this can be a little confusing. You don't have to convince your linear mind that your specific person is showing up a different way. But what you do have to do is create imaginal acts where you feel your specific person showing up in the way that you want. So let's say the way that they're showing up is they're just kind of halfway there, not even halfway there. They're just like maybe responding to your texts. Maybe they're there some of the time, but then they disappear. Whatever their pattern is, you have to take your attention off their pattern, and you have to go within your own world, your own inner world, your own imaginal world, and you have to construct a new imaginal reality of who they are and how they're being with you. So I would do that like this. I would close my eyes, I would go within, I'd get centered, and I'd start feeling my specific person showing up more and more. I'd start feeling them coming towards me. I'd start feeling them texting me more. I'd feel them thinking about me. I'd feel them coming towards me. I would do this over and over and over again. And the reason you want to do it quite a lot is because you're trying to tip the scale from believing that they're really only showing up with crumbs to they're fully showing up. They're starting to fully show up for me. One more little thing I'll say about this, and then I want to go into the second piece, which is really the most important. You don't have to go, the living in the end experience is you don't have to go all the way to we're in a relationship. If that's hard for you to resonate in and stay there, you can just feel them coming towards you more. That's a perfectly fine end result. For now, that's a great end result. And there can be multiple end results. So don't get caught in, I have to have a single end result and it's that we're married and all these things. It's not actually true. What you need to do is start convincing yourself that something different is happening. And so the way you're going to do that is by creating an inner experience that they're coming towards you. And again, you really need to saturate your inner world with this new experience to tip the scale and create a new reality, okay? I go into the process deeply in this video where I talk about how to get your specific person to miss you. So if you want to go into it there, go ahead. The video's up there. So the second piece, which I feel is the most important piece of what to do if you're just receiving crumbs from your specific person, is this. You need to change your self-concept. And your self-concept is what you think and feel and believe about yourself. And what you need to do is shift your self-concept into someone who does not receive crumbs. Like, you literally have to become a person where you're like, I'm not available for that. I'm not available for someone to just partially show up with me. So often what happens with people when it comes to their specific person is you have so much desire for that person to show up that if they show up even with a little bit, you're entirely available for them to kind of show up just partially. And then you get caught in this cycle of allowing them to just partially show up because you want them to show up and you maybe on some level feel it's better than nothing. Okay, this has got to change. If you want someone, your specific person or anyone else, to fully show up for you, to be fully ready to be in the relationship with you, to fully, just to be all there and all in, you have to create a new self-concept. At least this is my opinion. You have to create a new self-concept where that's really all you're going to accept. You have to be the type of person where you're like, look, you can either all the way show up or it's nothing for me. And again, this can be hard for people to do, in particular with their specific person, because they really want their specific person there, even if it's just a little. But you have to understand that you can almost think of it like you're training your specific person to show up in a particular way. It's not entirely that. You're shaping how they show up with your own beliefs. And if you're willing to accept just crumbs, you're probably going to continue a cycle of receiving that. But if you land in a new self-concept that's like, nope, that's not gonna work for me. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. I only receive all the attention. I only receive someone fully showing up for me. If you create that self-concept, that's what you're going to create in your relationships. So a little piece about this, you don't have to tell your specific person this. Often you wouldn't. I mean, it's case by case, but it's not necessarily that you have to tell your specific person, oh, no, you can't show up. I don't want you showing up unless you're showing up with all. I mean, you can. You have to do what's intuitively right. But the most important piece is you have to change how you think and feel about yourself. You have to change who you are. You don't want to take actions from still trying to manipulate the situation with your specific person. You don't want to change yourself to try to be something that then your specific person is going to respond a different way to. You have to literally change yourself. And you change yourself again into someone who's like, look, I will only accept someone fully showing up for me. That's just who I am and how this is going to work. That's you. That's between you and you. It doesn't have anything to do with them, but I promise you, if you become a person who's not available for crumbs, you're gonna start responding to them differently, and they're gonna start responding to you differently, okay? Because you've become a new person and you're shifting your outer reality based on what you believe about yourself, okay? So the two things you have to do is you have to shift your imaginal experience of what they are doing from they're just showing up and giving you crumbs to they're showing up more and more. And you have to shift your own self-concept to be someone who's like, I don't accept crumbs. I only accept someone fully showing up for me. I only accept someone fully coming in. I only accept someone fully ready for commitment. That's what I'm available for. I'm not available for anything else. If you do this, you're going to get the relationship you want. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me in this video. I love being here with you. Please subscribe and like and comment below to enter into the contest, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.